Hey, how's it going, friends? I'm Darkoburi, the collector. And for this week's video, we've got another Marvel Collector Core box, but this time it's the first 10 years edition. Like I mentioned, for this week's video we have this Marvel Studios Marvel Collector Core box, and we've already done quite a few unboxings that you can check out here on my channel. If you notice, these are boxes, let's call them mysterious, where you apparently don't know what's inside. Check them out because honestly, they're exclusive Funkos, you get pins, and a bunch of other things. I've even gotten scarves, shirts, and t-shirts. If you remember, we did one for the Joker where the Funkos inside were the same figure, just in different colors. Honestly, there was an amazing t-shirt inside, and we also did another one for Marvel about the post-credit scenes. We've got quite a bit of content about these boxes. And now, the surprise with this box is that there are 4 collectible items, obviously from Marvel Collector Core, and what it says is Marvel Studios, the first 10 years. I just showed you the whole box. The truth is that it doesn't say anything. Here at the top, nothing else tells you that it's Marvel Studios. If you check this side, Marvel Studios also comes with its Marvel Collector Core. Marvel Studios. And over there are just instructions. Be careful because these boxes sometimes have pins, which are considered small objects, so that nothing happens to the little ones at home, so they don't get into trouble with them. That's why they have age recommendations. And now, let's go ahead and open the box, literally do the unboxing. There are different ways to open these boxes, and this one opens from the front. You all are going to have the privilege of seeing firsthand what's inside, but I'm going to turn it around so I can take out each item one by one. Check this out, a little mega spoiler, and that's the end of your spoiler. Here we have this, which tells us the contents of our box. Honestly, I'm not going to show you the other side. Here, just so you can see, it comes from the X-Men, coming soon, and this announcement is sponsored by Amazon. We're going to have this item. Let's check it out. Let's take a closer look. And since it's edible, of course it's going to have the nutritional values on the back. It's a Hulk item. If you look, it has candies that come separately, and you're supposed to press the head so it dispenses each candy one by one. It's from Marvel. Here, let's say, it says Pop. Pez. This is a special edition. Remember that Pops, which I've already shown you quite a few, each Pop has its own number. When it's not part of a series, there's nothing on the back. When they're from the same series, from the same collection, all the ones from that collection are shown on the back. Here, these are different. There are the Pop Tees, which are the Pop T-shirts, and here we have the Pop Pez. So, we have something different. Here we have, if you look, who it is. It's Hulk in the Planet Hulk version, or when he appeared in the movie Thor, Ragnarok. Remember, he's lost on another planet. Thor shows up purely by chance, enters the arena, and fights against this amazing Hulk. Let's take it out of here so you can see how it works, and right now I'm going to show it off to you on the Darkoburi channel. Once you have all the candies inside your Pez, honestly, you just do this, it moves forward, and each of the candies comes out. Honestly, the whole strip comes here with all the candies that came with it. You remember that the candy came here, and on this side was our Hulk, which actually comes from the comic. They really wasted this Hulk comic, Planet Hulk, which honestly I would have liked to see in full, not just that part in Thor, Ragnarok. And now, on to the next surprise. Here we have these little figures called pint-sized heroes. Honestly, like I mentioned before, just like with Funko Pops, here you get the full collection of these characters you could have. Which one will it be? Since this is a special edition, it might not be any of them, but let's find out. Should I open it or not? A lot of people tell me that once you open it, it's no longer collectible. Better yet, let's pull out the next item that comes. I tricked you. Just kidding. Let's open it. Alright, no fear. Let's go for it and take it out. Here it comes. Let's see what it is. Here we have our Thanos in his pint-sized edition. Let's do a close-up so you can see it. Let's give our Mad Titan a little spin. You can really see how cool it looks. And check this out. Here you get the whole collection of our pint-sized Funko figures, and over here are all the movies they're from. But let's take a look at our Mad Titan here. Honestly, he has a really, really big smile. It's the only thing that's white, and everything else is gold. And of course, the facial features and expression are done in black. Here, let's zoom in on the upper part of the neck, where you can see the little suit and his hands. Honestly, it's classic Funko. These are figures with big heads and tiny, disproportionate bodies. They're very different from the ones we've done before, which aim for a bit more realism, like Banpresto, Figma, or Mafex figures. What are these going for? This disproportion to make them something epic and collectible. We're ready to take out the third item. Obviously, I've already seen all the ones that came in, and I'm saving the best for last. It's the same, another pint size. I'm not going to make the same joke again about whether I open it or not. You won't fall for it this time. So, Liv, let's go for it and pull out the little figure that's in here. Check out this Thor. Let's take a look. Here's this little Thor with two swords, one on each side, with the same golden identity as Thanos. Remember, it comes both on the outside and here, with this little Funko pamphlet that shows you all the members of this collection. But each one that comes here is the regular edition, which is the traditional hero or villain with their usual movie colors. Remember, we're talking about Marvel Studios' first 10 years, but these are the gold or collector's editions. That's why it tells you to collect them all. And now, let's get to the main event of the unboxing. Let's take out the item I saved for last, which is something spectacular, and there are quite a few of these. You might already be guessing what it is. And here I present this collector's edition Funko Pop of Iron Man, where he's fighting Whiplash, and right now we're going to do the unboxing so you can see the Funko up close. Alright, here we have our Funko. First, let's describe the box. You already know how this goes. Here we have Whiplash. Here it's versus Iron Man. So, what's up? Which Iron Man movie is this from? It's from Iron Man 2, when the Mandarin was around. The whole show that happened in this part, it's a scene from the movie. There are quite a few Funkos like this, and honestly, there's one of Thor with Thanos that I really love. And here we're going to look at the Funko number. If you look, it's right here. And obviously, it's from Marvel Studios, the first 10 years, from the Movie Moments edition, Iron Man 2. And here it is, our Funko already set in the scene. Let me take it out. Let's do a close-up, analyze it up close so you can see it, get convinced, and take this Super Funko home with you. But not courtesy of Darkoburi, you'll have to look for it and get it yourself. Alright, here it is. Oh wow, hold on a second. The diorama was supposed to be here, but actually, here is our Funko Pop. Like I said, it's from the scene in Iron Man 2, and here's the big question, which of all the suits do you like the most? Or, which of all the features do you like the most? Remember, this suit comes out of the briefcase in that scene. In the last movie, Tony Stark just double clicks right here. Remember, he just does this, just with his sweatshirt. He takes off his glasses, which were later called Edith in Spider-Man, and that's when the whole suit starts to assemble. Honestly, I love that last one where it was just a double tap. Everything starts working with nanotechnology, and honestly, it's awesome. But now it's your turn to tell me in the comments which Iron Man suit you like the most. First, let's analyze the mark that Iron Man is wearing here. If you notice, it's the same traditional red color, but let's take a look at the face here. Never mind that the head is huge. Here, I just want you to check out the suit's design. Let's take a look at everything here. If you notice, on the chest area there are some color changes. Now it's a bit more metallic. Check out the color change from red to gray on the fingers, and obviously also on the knee area. Here, obviously, it's the same as what he has on the face, on the mask part, and the eyes in black. Honestly, it also has the same design back here in white, in metallic color, on the back, which really fits the whole Iron Man design. And if you notice, now it looks kind of worn in some areas from the battle. And if you look down here, you can see the battle, all the parts and pieces that have been broken from this epic battle scene. And now, let's take a look at his enemy on this other side. Remember that this is where the whole Mandarin storyline started, with all the drama, and then this megavillain appears who has all these whips, hence the name here, Whiplash, because he has the whips, and he was electrocuting him to disable the mark. Here we can see that he has a scar over his eye, and his traditional toothpick that he always had in his mouth. But let's take a look, pay close attention here to the arms, the back, and the front, which we'll see up close, so you can check out everything he's wearing in this armor. Other than that, it's just orange pants, the shoes, each boot in brown, and the whole diorama, the representation of this epic battle between Iron Man and Whiplash. And now, the most anticipated moment of the video has finally arrived. The moment you all know, and for those of you who are super fans of Darkoburi, it's time for a reward, because we're going to do a second unboxing of this Hulkbuster. The first thing we have to notice is that Thanos, since this is from the Infinity War saga, shows up everywhere. Here on this side, we have the Mad Titan. Let's also take a look at him on the top part of the piece. Here we can also see the Mad Titan. And here we have both the Hulkbuster and the Titan. And here, what we need to look at is the brand, the company. Let's check it out on this side. It's Diamond Gallery. Check out these amazing figures. I got them, well, actually, they were given to me as a gift, but it was through Amazon. I found this piece on Amazon, added it to my wish list, and someone with a really good heart said, I want this for my friend Darkoburi, and that's why, in his honor, we're going to do the unboxing. Let's take out the piece. I want to see the details on this Hulkbuster. I've really been wanting to have a piece of this size, especially a Hulkbuster. So, let me take it out. I'm going to introduce you to the Hulkbuster here on the Darkoburi channel. And here we have our Hulkbuster. Oh wow, looks like I got a bait and switch. Let's check. Yep, this isn't the Hulkbuster we had, so. Come here, Hulkbuster. And here is the real Hulkbuster from Diamond Gallery, which honestly, compared to the other one, is just impressive. Let's do the review. Just check this out. I'm going to give you a little spoiler, a 360 so you can see how awesome this figure is. And now let's get into the details. Let's take a look at this Hulkbuster MK2 suit from Iron Man, which honestly is spectacular. Obviously, we'll start with the helmet. Check it out, it's always the outlines between red and gold, which honestly is what stands out the most about Iron Man's suit, very different from the one we have over here, which was red with more silver, more metallic parts. But what's impressive about the first movie, the first time this Hulkbuster appears, is that it attaches itself to Iron Man's suit. He was already wearing it and says, you know what? International level contingency, send me the suit. The satellite sends it to him, just like what happens with Spider-Man when he gets the Spider-Man suit, but the Iron Spider. If you remember, it's like, hey, send it to me, Friday. Friday says, yes, sir, and puts the suit on Iron Man. Honestly, it sticks to Iron Man's suit and looks spectacular. First, let's check the size. If you notice, the original size of an Iron Man would be about this tall, so it's almost 2 or 3 times bigger now, in terms of height, to be able to fight against Hulk. All the attachments it has are solely and exclusively to withstand Hulk's blows and, obviously, to be able to knock him out. It's meant to contain him. Hulk is one of the strongest characters in the Marvel Universe. In fact, in Thanos' own words, he said, if I had to avoid facing anyone, it would be Hulk. That's in the comics. But in the movies, there was a one-on-one fight. There in the movie, right at the start of Infinity War, they say, let the man have his fun. Thanos starts fighting Hulk and beats him, obviously because he already had one of the stones, the Power Stone. Check out this first part here, the shoulder pad that sticks out. It's obviously super cool. The giant arm and the hand he's got, now, seriously, it's about the size of The Rock's, Dwayne Johnson's. So watch out, because it's even bigger than your fist, The Rock. But just look at the awesome style of the suit. Obviously, the whole front part has the same design starting from right here. Let's see if it's somewhere between gold and white, like they said. Proof that Tony Stark has a heart, that's what he wore. That's why all the suits have this power source. And obviously, the whole suit also comes in red. Here you have the quadriceps area. If you look, it's raised with the same metallic colors, and the whole engineering detail goes all the way down. Let's check out all the thrusters, starting with the one back here. Take a look. And everything here around the ankles is what makes this Hulkbuster so insanely cool. Seriously, when you see it in action during fights, it's just brutal. The most impressive part is down here on the feet. Check out the shape of each individual toe. To me, it's already kind of over the top that they even added toes, since it's basically just a boot, let's be honest. And if we compare it to Iron Man's suit is literally just the boot that Tony Stark puts on, but here it's clearly designed to jump a bit higher, to have more propulsion. And you can see where everything fits together, where all the gears mesh. Honestly, I'll leave you with this mega close-up so you can check out both this Hulkbuster and the little one, the Sun. Now we've got Lucci and Santo here. Let's check out both of them on the Darkoburi channel. And that's it. After checking out the review of both Hulkbusters, remember that this is the Funko Pop edition so you can see the size comparison between the Hulkbuster and a regular Iron Man, but also so you can compare the Funko Pop edition with the one we have here in the star unboxing of this episode. And if you liked this video, leave a comment, and if you didn't like it, leave a comment too. Also, tell me which of all the pieces you like the most. Honestly, I didn't know about these PEZ before. Someone told me they're also collectible and pretty popular over in the United States. To be honest, I didn't know about them. I only have this new Hulk. Check out all our social media, hit like, love it, and share it. Remember, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Mentable, and Medium. Check out each and every one of our social media platforms. Also, check out our website. You know we're at darkoburi.com, where you can find mugs, keychains, thermoses, caps, pens, stickers, collectibles, and figures as epic as the ones you see every week here in the unboxings. And remember, our videos come out in both short and long versions. The regular or long edition comes out every Thursday at 11:30 in the morning, and the short edition, where we go straight to the unboxing, comes out Fridays at 11:30 in the morning. So remember to check out all our social media, hit like, share, it really helps us out a lot, and you already know. Darkoburi, peace out. Darkoburi. Darkoburi.